Welcome to J.K. Michael's Knowledge Series. This is the Career Improvement Series. Today we will focus on personal financial management and the necessary skills required to build a stable finance. We will provide an overview that would help the assimilation of the ideas in subsequent videos. Personal financial management is different from corporate financial management in that the latter focuses on planning, organizing, directing, and controlling the financial activities and resources of a firm. How to source, apply, and utilize financial resources to achieve the nominated objectives of the firm. Personal financial management, on the other hand, is applying these principles on a personal level, at the level of the individual. At the very basic level, personal financial management simply means gaining an understanding of your financial situation in order to make the most of your assets in day-to-day life and in planning for your future. Personal financial management appears quite simple: savings and then some investing. What can go wrong? In reality, personal financial management is quite intimidating and a never-ending business that can leave even the best financial gurus running strings of losses, even losing their own sleep. Financial management is a tougher subject today than ever. In today's world, assets and investments move swiftly. We can link our bank accounts to many services, and we can make purchases of even the most complicated financial services, products, and options at the click of a button. What are the necessary skills that you will need to optimally apply your funds for maximum returns? How can you make the most of your money? Of course, unlike the old school methods, these questions will require constant awareness and strategic thinking. This video aims to help us understand the rudiments of succeeding in managing our personal finances in ways that are fitting for how our world is developing. The first thing you want to begin with is to get on top of your finances. Do you know what you earn and how you spend it? When the money comes in, how is it spent? What does it go into? What are your spending patterns? It is important to consider that in most situations, cost of living and asset management and returns might be dependent on location. Location should also be taken into consideration when evaluating the cost of necessities such as food, housing, transportation, healthcare, education, and so forth. Living alone and having family or dependents would open you up to different considerations. This is important to project your estimated expenditure using a cost of living calculator. This can help you to assess how advantageous living in your state or city is and make adjustments as necessary. Beyond simply knowing what money comes in and how to spend it right, the set of steps we will share with you will help you take it a notch further. Understanding personal financial management will help you deal with the most tactical and strategic financial issues. What will be the components of personal financial management? Number one, income. You want to be able to analyze your income flow to determine how much you need to set aside for feeding, taxes, basic necessities, and so on. Number two, cash flow. You want to be able to maximize your income, control your expenditure, and set plans ahead of time in ways that ensure that you never run out of cash. Number three, capital. This understanding will ensure that there is extra money left after dealing with expenses. Capital is what we may put into investments and other income-generating activities. Number four, financial security for your family. Many financial management tools exist to ensure that the finances and well-being of our families are well taken care of. HMOs, pension plans, family-based savings and investments, and the various insurance tools are some of the vital machinery in place to ensure that you support and protect your family. Number five, investment strategy. Capital put aside from income should be invested to generate more money over the long term. Personal financial management will help you to determine what strategy would best help you achieve this long-term financial growth. Number six, standard of living. A key reason why education in financial management is important is because it enables you to create the highest level of comfort possible as a result of wise financial preparation. Number seven, financial intelligence. You need to be able to manage and analyze financial information to understand what works best in your financial systems. This will enable you to make sound decisions that will improve your financial standing. Number 8, asset management. This is a game of acquiring valuable assets and investments and managing them to increase their value while assuming as little risk and liabilities as possible. This, of course, requires understanding risk to value balancing and trade-off. Personal financial management facilitates this understanding. Number 9, savings enables you to keep a reserve of emergency funds in hand or have them in highly liquid assets. Number 10, financial advisory helps you to discover the importance of developing a relationship with financial planning professionals, hence providing access to sound counsel on financial matters. The idea that we will present in this video will show the various types of financial management strategies that can help you stay on top of your finances and achieve your goals. They will enable you to develop a financial blueprint if you haven't already done that. And if you have one, then it will help you to execute it with diligence. So let's dig in. The first smart thing to incorporate into your financial management toolkit would be, like we said before, to understand your finances and stay on top of it. This is achieved by diligently managing your income and cash flow. It is important to establish a rigorous and accurate system for tracking and understanding your income and spending. If done properly and consistently, you will be able to maximize your earnings and ultimately hold sufficient cash to deal with your day-to-day concerns, as well as accumulate capital to position yourself for financial stability. How do you track your records? Simple. Keep detailed financial records. What is your income over a period? What are the sources of this income? What do you spend on? What are the categories of your spending? Over time, you will come to recognize patterns in your saving, investment, and consumption activities that will enable you to make decisions that would save you more money or lead you towards more valuable financial activities. For example, you may easily determine what kind of financial trajectory you are on by calculating how much money you make each day or week or month if you like, as well as how much you spend during that period, not just on everyday costs but also on rent, subscription, insurance, etc. Then you may be able to make necessary adjustments, possibly reducing spending wherever you can to raise the amount of revenue that you really keep, which is revenue that isn't immediately used for expenses. Tracking your income and expenditure can be done on a simple spreadsheet application. I use a well-managed Excel sheet for most of my financial tracking. Also, there are applications and software that can simplify the process. After understanding your spending, consumption, savings, and investment patterns, the next thing to do is to manage your financial growth. This is actually the reason why we are doing all of this tracking in the first place, to be able to build sufficient surplus to drive our financial goals. How do we do this? There are two areas you need to look into, and these are investment and insurance. Let us begin with insurance, because that is what guarantees that you will not lose whatever assets that you have already managed to put together. Good insurance provides protection to you and your family from falling into difficult times. Much as we love to plan and project into the future as good strategists, the reality is nobody truly knows the future. Sometimes unplanned negative events known as risk occur and create undesirable outcomes. People lose their jobs, lose a significant portion of their assets to disasters like fires and so forth. One of the things that makes you a great financial manager would be your ability to plan and provide for financial uncertainties in ways that secure you and your loved ones. Insurance is the way to go about it. There are a number of insurance companies providing a variety of insurance services, which include auto insurance, home insurance, health insurance, life insurance, and so forth. When it comes to investment, it is recommended to begin the investment journey by seeking professional advice on how best to manage your investment. Now, this option may be the slightly more expensive option, but it is also the less risky option. But just as we're keeping track of your income and spending, there is a significant number of technological tools that may educate you in figuring out how to invest wisely on your own. We will discuss more on investment strategies in subsequent videos in this series. Finally, the objectives of savings, investment, and all of these is to establish a covering either in the form of insurance or a surplus that can provide security or create more surpluses. Isn't that the idea? And that brings us to our third and final point for this video: establish liquid savings and investment. Now, it is great to invest in real estate and the purchase of hard assets. Hard assets, by the way, are physical or tangible assets that hold value that are typically held for the long term. But what do you do when there is an emergency? It is very important that a portion of your assets should be liquid in the form of savings or very short-term investments. We will also double down on this in subsequent series. Thanks to technology, commodities such as silver, gold, crude oil, and foreign currencies can all be traded with relative ease through private online sites, which gives them the valuable attribute of being accessible day and night. Now, this is not to suggest that such investments do not carry risk. Truthfully, they are every bit as risky as ordinary stock market transactions. Generally, however, these markets are less prone to dramatic changes, and the ability of the investors to buy and sell in any amount at any time of the day can make them appealing as liquid assets. To summarize, personal financial management simply means gaining an understanding of your financial situation in order to make the most of your assets in day-to-day life and in planning for your future. It is important to understand financial management, as it will give you an advantage in handling the following financial related challenges. Number 1, income management. Number 2, cash flow management. Number 3, capital management. Number 4, providing financial security for your family. Number 5, investment strategy. Number 6, sustaining and bettering your living standards. Number 7, development of financial intelligence. Number 8, asset management. Number 9, savings. And number 10, proper use of financial advisory. 3 key areas of focus in building financial security are: number 1, understanding and staying on top of your finances by tracking your income and cash flow. Number 2, protecting and growing your income and cash using the twin strategies of insurance and investment. Number 3, providing for emergencies by ensuring that a sufficient part of your savings and investments are in liquid assets. By the way, liquid assets are assets that can very easily be converted to cash. For more information on financial management, please check out our website www.jkmichaelspm.com. We have an endless stream of trainings, courses, and materials to enhance your development. If you haven't yet subscribed to our videos, please like and subscribe by hitting the red button with the subscribe on it down below. Now for my question: between savings and investments, which do you think would be the faster way of building wealth? Would it be savings or investments? Please answer in the comment section. Also give us reasons for your answer. We'll go through your comments and respond or offer feedback as required. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next video.